In this video, I'm going to show you how I write goals in my Franklin Planner. I will be using the goal planning inserts and the values mission inserts that are included in the Franklin Planner Starter Pack. This video will be helpful if you want to see an example of a real-life goal written on paper. Hi everyone, my name is Tonya. I make videos on practical planning, organization, and small business. Hi, are you on Facebook? If so, please follow me at Tonya Plans Franklin Covey Blogger and like and follow my page. Are you watching from YouTube? If so, hey, hi. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe. And are you on Instagram? If so, please follow me at Tonya_plans. The links to the items in this video can be found underneath the YouTube video by expanding the description area. And also, you can save money on the Franklin Planner website by using discount promo code TANYAPLANS. I'm so excited to be doing this video on goal planning. I feel that writing out goals is such an important part in your planner because it helps you keep what's important to you in the forefront. I think a lot of times when people feel unfulfilled or when people begin to feel depressed, and don't get me wrong, everyone feels depressed sometimes, but those feelings of unfulfillment I think comes from sometimes not having a goal or not having something to look forward to or not working on what's important to you, but instead working on what's important to someone else. Now, to fill out this goal planning sheet, the first thing we'll need to do is fill out this top section. And this top section says to identify your value, mission, role. And in parentheses, it says why. What is your why in life? So in order to identify your why, because see, what we're trying to do is identify what's important to us and then write our goals around that. Because if you just write a goal that's not important to you, you probably won't do it. So to fill out this part, what I do is I pull out this page that helps me identify my values. Now, to identify this top part, your why in life, this activity helps you identify your values. What do you value? So let me show you some examples that I wrote down for what I value. For example, for value, I put family. I value my family. And clarifying statements. These are statements to explain my value with family. And I wrote, for my family, I will continue to ensure the well-being of my family. I will do my part to keep my family on track and organized. I will ensure my family has money now and for the future. So that's one value. Let's go over another one. Another value I have is financial fitness. I want to be financially fit. Not there yet, but I want to be. And the clarifying statements for this, I will get out of debt. I will save 3 to 6 months of income, and I will run a successful small business on the side while working full-time. Now, I want to add an additional value here. Now, I've been doing some thinking about some areas that I want to improve in this year. And I already set up here that I value family, but I want to go deeper into that. I want to improve my relationship with my children. One of the values that I want to add for this year is called motherhood. So now I'm going to write some clarifying statements as it relates to motherhood. Okay, so here's what I wrote down for clarifying statements for motherhood. I am a champion of my children's well-being. And when I say champion, I mean I will support my children's well-being. The next clarifying statement is I am an engaged parent. And I am a parent who listens to her children. And looking at these clarifying statements, you can tell that I just want to remain close to my children. In this day and time, like for example, my daughter can go in her room and just play Fortnite for hours and be fine with that. Now that I have the values identified, now I can fill out my goal planning pages. Now I want to mention the goal planning pages. What I do is I make copies of some of the planner inserts. I ran out of goal planning pages, and here is like my master copy, and I just make a copy of them, cut them out, and I use the Franklin Planner hole puncher and go ahead and punch holes in it. So the original form has this bluish grayish lines and tint on the pyramid, and this is actually a copy, which works just as well. So now I can fill in this top section, the value, mission, role, why, my why in life. And my why is I value motherhood. And next I'm going to fill out the goal, which is the what and the when, and the steps. How am I going to accomplish the goal? And the deadlines go over here. Okay, I'm done. So now let's take a look at this example. For the goal, that is my what and my when, I put I will spend quality time with my children. And I didn't put the when because I put the when over here in the deadlines column. Okay, so I will spend quality time with my children, and for the steps, I broke it out between my daughter and my son. Because my son lives outside of the home, it will be different spending time with him as it is spending time with my daughter who already lives with us. For my daughter, I will set aside 15 minutes 3 times a week. And I'm going to do that on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I'll put there after school actually. That 15 minutes there, that's to review homework, to just check in, make sure everything's okay, how was school, which I ask her that every day anyway. And we talk, of course we talk throughout the week. I don't want you guys to think I don't talk to my children, because I do. This is to just make sure I do temperature checks and make sure everything is okay. Next I will ensure my daughter updates her planner with important information. She's got a lot of after school activities and she volunteers, and she needs to keep up with those things, because if she needs a ride somewhere at that time, we could discuss that. Next, we will spend dedicated mother-daughter time once a week, i.e. walk in the neighborhood or walk in the mall. Next we will have game night, and I plan to do that every other Friday night. And that will be with the whole family though, not just with her, but it's still time, quality time spent with her. Next, for my son, I have a separate list. For my son, I am going to call my son at least 2 times a week. Right now, we can go days without talking, and I hate that. I want to talk to him more often, and I plan to call him on my lunch break on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I will invite my son to dinner or out for lunch, and we want to do that, and I want to do that every other month. Okay, now that we have the goals all written out, the next step obviously would be to take these goals and these deadlines and actually put them in my planner so I can do it. So for example, if I'm trying to set aside time on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I can actually turn to that page in my planner and I can block off time in the appointment schedule here. I have the daily planner insert, which are a day on 2 pages. I could block off time, or I can add it to a to-do list for that day, or I can use my weekly compass. Now I don't want to make this video too long because I did a separate video on the weekly compass. If you're watching from YouTube, I will link that video here in the upper right hand corner. But on the weekly compass, I can mention spending that quality time here, because I have a role on my weekly compass as a mother. Those are ways that you can take your goals and actually put them into action in your planner. I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you actually fill out your goal planner pages, or do you kind of skip over that part? Let me know. Or if you don't want to, just say hi. I love talking to you guys. Please don't forget to like this video. This is Tonya, helping you feel more organized so this can be your best year yet. Take care.